Guys, there's been a murder. I didn't get any strikes, all right? But something happened to someone that I'm friends with that makes me fear for my life because I'm a YouTuber. I'm very selfish. I immediately think about myself when something bad happens to others. First off, don't worry, okay? YouTube is not gonna delete my channel that I know of. Okay, but it does happen. This video is about my experience in relation to something that just happened to some of my friends on YouTube. I can speak about my own experience better than theirs, obviously. So if you want to just learn more about their side of things that are going on, they posted a video on their second or third channel detailing it completely. But if you want to see what I have to say, then continue watching. Thank you. A lot of you guys know that I've gotten many strikes and that I was in fact homeschooled on top of that. And that a little over a year ago in 2020, basically, all of my thumbnails were just purposefully raunchy and bad. Why, you may ask? I don't really know, to be totally honest, but they do well. And also, I kind of thought it would be cool to try to make demonetizable content monetized and then make it like an area of gray, basically. Which that might not make sense to a lot of you, and it doesn't really make sense to me now. I really enjoyed making those videos. I'm gonna be honest with you. And the thumbnails, I had a lot of fun with the thumbnails. And there's a lot of other channels now that do this. Internet City, MXR Plays, Nux does this. And all these people are great people. None of them are like, you know, addicted to like some people on Reddit thought I was just addicted to or something. I don't even watch, bro. I haven't seen a titty in 6 months. As you may expect, YouTube doesn't really like these channels that kind of skirt a line, and we're not breaking any rules specifically. There's plenty of other much larger channels that do break rules and aren't, they're not given the ban hammer, okay? But MXR Plays, my friend, and I've made videos with them before, Henry and Jeannie of MXR Plays and MXR Mods, which I've been watching since literally 2012, Skyrim, holy shit. Their channel was just terminated last night, like 20 hours ago or 15 hours ago, something like that, with no reason given. It just standard YouTube fashion, which I've never had my channel terminated, but I've gotten strikes for no reason. This is the most scary thing I've ever seen happen to a YouTuber because they didn't give they had no strikes on their channel. They just were deleted. And you can go on Henry's Twitter. He tweeted it, YouTube replied and said, thanks for reaching out. If you believe your channel was suspended by mistake, you have the option to submit an appeal, which is just an automated response. He put in an appeal and it said, the email address you inquired about is not associated with an active Google account. I'll show you guys something that happened to me recently. A couple weeks ago, my Google account was just totally deactivated. Just randomly on January 15th, I woke up, it was gone. I don't know how it happened, why it happened. There's been no explanation. I don't know if it's gonna happen again, and I might not be able to get it back because fortunately, I was able to get it back. And this is just a continuous addition to the timeline of YouTube f***ing over its creators. I love it. It says it was being used in a way that violated Google's policies. They didn't send me a reason as to why, but I'm wondering if this is what happened to Henry. Some kind of glitch disabled their YouTube account and then they just never saw it potentially. I DM'd him asking him about this and he hasn't responded to me yet, but this is terrifying. They literally got rid of my Google account and my YouTube channel was still up somehow, but I couldn't log into it. I couldn't view anything. My AdSense was gone. That's how you get paid on YouTube. Literally everything was gone without a trace, and I had to hope that their system that they have in place was going to work and allow me to restore my Google account. Luckily, within like 2.5 hours, I was good, back. It was normal again. They said they didn't know it was a glitch. A glitch completely deleted my Google account from 2009. What the f, dude? YouTube is all of these tech companies are completely made by the creators that use their platforms, especially YouTube. YouTube is literally nothing without the people that make videos. Good videos too. Not even like me, you know, like bad videos. I mean like good videos. It's just robots. They should use some of their fucking money that they get from us and then pay their creators a little bit more because they take a 40% split, which is reasonable. We are using their data, etc. Creators are literally the only reason that they exist entirely. I think they should pay us 100% until they can prevent stuff like this from happening. Stuff like what's happened to me and stuff like what happened to Henry and Jeannie. It's not the first time either that this has happened to them. They've gotten sued before, sent cease and desists by Juke and Media. Copyright is so f***ed. YouTube in general, all their policies are so f***ed. They're enforced by robots or people who just don't speak English or by people who just have hate boners for the people that they're enforcing the rules upon. Actually, my podcast that I'm a part of, the Some Ordinary Podcast with Mudahar and Nuxtaku, you should go follow that, subscribe to that, obviously. We had a video that was just completely eliminated from the algorithm because Muda said the R word multiple times in the video, which is, you know, it's a fucking word, right? And he's using it in a context that is not meant to be offensive or hateful or derogatory in any way. But the entire video was eliminated from the algorithm. By the way, great podcast. It was an episode with Hassan Piker. That was an example, and rarely the person that watched that video gave us the exact timestamps of what caused the video to be pulled out, which is the only situation I've ever been in on my entire time on YouTube since 2010 in which I felt that the platform I was using explained to me the reason that something went wrong, as opposed to me just being like, all right, well, was it this clip? Was it this clip? Was it this illusion, this magic trick that got me a strike? Did the person who watched my video just not like how long my mustache is, potentially speaking? I really don't know. MXR especially has been getting and I'm not saying that they don't invite some stuff, especially demonetization and sometimes strikes. When you look at stuff on Reddit, Reddit has drastically different rules than YouTube. So if you don't like, for example, a video with a kid near a firework will get you a strike on YouTube. So just being on Reddit, looking at videos in general, that kind of invites strikes. Are they deserved? No, absolutely not. They should be able to be reviewed in advance so you know that what you're uploading is somehow against some policy buried deep that's based on an individual reviewer's opinion, instead of just getting a strike and then, you know, 2 more channels gone, or just deleting it in general. So what can you guys do to help Henry and Jeannie and just creators that you enjoy? Every time something like this happens, for starters, if you really enjoy a channel, follow them on Twitter, because that's generally where people can post updates to things. Instagram too. Follow them, and when stuff like this happens, we have to hold YouTube accountable. How do we do that? Overwhelm them with respectful criticism and demands. Okay, that's just what has to be done. No harassment, no bullying, no fuck YouTube. Even though my initial instinct every time anything like this happens is just pure fucking rage. I don't know why, but I have anger problems anyways, and this just makes me so horny and mad. Ugh, not really. Mad, yes. Horny, sometimes. We have to all kind of work together to prevent this from being a thing any longer, or let them know that they're just clowns living in clown world. And even if by the time that this video goes up, Henry's channel's back up, which I think it will be, I'm hoping it will be, this can't keep happening, okay? Something has to be done. It's ridiculous. Imagine if Spotify just removed John Mayer's music randomly. Just like, oh, or Neil Young's music randomly. Oh, sore subject. It just wouldn't happen. It just wouldn't happen. There needs to be some kind of representation, but there's not. I'm not sure exactly what we can do to help here. I feel like nothing aside from just kind of raising awareness, but be fucking persistent about this kind of shit, because it has to change and it needs to change. And I think the only way that it will is if the people viewing the videos kind of help. And it's sickening to see that this is how YouTube treats its creators. They got a strike for a hentai game, a nutbuster game. I did a sponsor to that as well. I got a strike for it too, many years ago. I even linked it in a Twitter post. Like, you can't link shit on YouTube but you can literally roll an ad and put in the ad. And also you can make this video, dude. You can make naked yoga and this shit. Is it real or is it a ditto? Is it real or is it a ditto? Huh? What do you think I'm saying, automatic YouTube bot? Ditto? What is that? What does that mean? Automatic YouTube bot? Are you gonna demonetize this video because I said ditto? The Pokemon? And now they finally completely removed their channel for content designed to harass, bully, or threaten. What the f does that even mean? If you've watched any of Henry and Jeannie's videos, you know that they're not designed to harass, bully, or threaten. They're designed to create a sense of community and entertainment for people. Oh my God. It's actually a very positive, uplifting channel. It's terrible though, man. Harassment, deleted for harassment, deleted for no reason. I mean, because that's not a valid reason. You think that their channel too, with over 2 million subscribers, I'm pretty sure they had over 2 mil, would be, you think that would warrant a human being looking at the videos and deciding whether or not they deserve to be on the platform. You'd think. I actually, finally, after my 10 years on YouTube, 12 years on YouTube, I finally have a creator partner that I can talk to, someone who works with YouTube, who is a fantastic individual, and I feel like I actually have someone to communicate with, and I am the only person that I know that has one. Why? I don't know. I don't know why I was given one. I signed up for it, I guess, at some point, and then somehow, out of some lottery luck, I got one. His name is Dylan. I'm not sure if I can say more than that. Great dude, and honestly, seems like he doesn't really know what's going on either about any of this shit. These channels like mine and others should be able to have a direct contact at YouTube at bare minimum. How many channels have over 1,000 subscribers? Hire enough people to manage all that. I own a YouTube channel and I have like 6 employees. That's all I do. You guys are billionaires. Come on. Anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching. I value my audience more than most things in my life, and I feel whenever I don't post that I'm letting a lot of people down. I know factually that Henry and Jeannie and Muda and all of my friends on YouTube who've been by this system, they also do as well. We're all so grateful and so giddy, and all real people, by the way, behind the camera, whatever, behind the editing. We're all just normal people, and you can see in their video that they are hurt genuinely by this happening. And it's happened so many times. And whose fault is it? There's no communication. Whose fault is it? Like I mentioned, my Google account was just deactivated in the morning one random day in January, a couple weeks ago. Why? I don't know. If I wouldn't have seen that email, my entire YouTube channel would be gone now. So, I mean, fuck if I know, dude. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this and were entertained even a little bit. Go support Henry and Jeannie and talk to YouTube for me on my behalf, please. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.